Welcome to the Timbo Show. I don't own the rights to this music. Welcome to the Timbo Show. I've changed up a little bit. I will not be doing 3 topics. It's will only be 1 topic because I'm gonna cut back. Because in order to go on TikTok, you can only have 10 minutes or less. Therefore, I'm gonna be watching the clock. I'll be watching the clock. Because my first executive producer, Sharon Ullman, told me to give them small bites. But my new executive producer and co-creator, A.J. Hendon, and I decided 3 topics. But A.J. Hendon is the co-creator, executive producer. Bryce Cook is supervisor and producer. I don't own the rights to the music. And William Cooper is executive consultant. How y'all been? How was your Sunday? Yes, I have 1 topic. And it's going to cover a lot of stuff. But when it get close to cutoff time, I'm going to have to cut abruptly because that's the way it goes. And at the Washington Correspondent Dinner Association annual gala, all heck broke loose. I mean, I don't know what happened. I don't know why dude did it. But somebody was at the, them high-ranking officials. But I don't have a dog in that fight. Welcome to the Timbo Show, starring Tim Fuller. And one thing, this is also a commercial. I'm on YouTube now. And what I need is 50 subscribers in order to go live on YouTube. And my name on YouTube is Timothy at Timothy4145. Get you a pen and write it down. Timothy at Timothy4145. And I will be having content on YouTube as well. Because I'm trying to blow up. It ain't never too late. 66, it's not too late to blow up with content because I got more content than the average Joe. Just remember, Timothy at Timothy4145 on YouTube. Subscribe, like, comment, because what that does is that gets you in the algorithm. And the more at likes, comments, and all that, the algorithm will get out. And I might really blow up, y'all. So go out there and do that. Timothy at Timothy4145. And all y'all got YouTube, so there's no excuse. Don't put it off. Because I wanna blow up. Because I see people out there with less content and less accomplished than me, and they have got all type of shows and platforms. Get Timbo a platform. But I'm not going to beg, but I'm going to ask Timothy at Timothy4145. If you can't remember, write it down. I have 1 topic, and I got less than 10 minutes to talk about it. So I'm going to have to stop Michael Jackson. Got to stop it. All right, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Michael. I don't want the rights to that music or any other music. Well, welcome to the Timbo Show. The reason I'm discussing Michael is because they released a Bible, and a lot of people are giving their opinions on social media, and they're like, well, it's not good. I like when they did it on the miniseries better. Because they didn't cover none of what he did and what he was accused of. Well, that's what this movie was about. This movie was about his rise to fame, and it ended in 1988. We don't have to go into all of the accusations and all of that. We can enjoy the man's rise to fame because it was unparalleled in the history of music and history of pop art. So we can enjoy that. And so everybody's a critic now. Well, I give it thumbs down. Well, who asked you? Could you allow us that like it just enjoy it? I mean, if you got a movie full of number of Michael Jackson hits, that's worth the price of admission right there. But everybody's a critic. Well, they didn't cover this, and they didn't cover that. Well, the reason I played Remember the Time, I got a point, so I'm speeding up because I want to be done quickly. Hey, Barry, how you doing? Yeah, my brother's speaking to me, so I had to interrupt. But that song I played, Remember the Time, wasn't just a song. Michael made a video to go along with it, and it was like 9 minutes long. And it had Eddie Murphy, Iman, Magic Johnson, and all type of other famous black people because Michael made productions of this video. But Michael stepped on the third rail. And y'all probably, Tim, why would you say Michael stepped on the third rail? Well, Michael Jackson didn't infer or imply. He said that the ancient Egyptians were black, which he was right on. But Arabs and Europeans didn't want that to get out. And Michael Jackson had worldwide reach. And if he put out a video showing Africans as ancient, it really wasn't Egypt, it was Kemet. And yes, of course, they were black. The ones that built the pyramids were black. They came from Tassedi, Nubia, and then they settled down in what they call Egypt nowadays. And anybody that ever been over there already knew that. And Michael went over there, and Eddie Murphy, all them, Magic Johnson, they got money, so they went over there and said, these people black. Why are they portraying them as white? And y'all probably, why is Tim teaching a history lesson? Well, I'm not about to teach y'all no history lesson because y'all ain't giving me no pay. I asked for y'all to sell me something. Didn't sell me anything. However, Michael made a video that was worldwide because his fame was worldwide. And in 1992, he released that video. And guess what happened in 1993 forward? Now, Michael Jackson had been famous since the mid-60s. No one had ever accused him of being with little boys. No one. Never heard of him, never heard nobody say, oh, Michael like little boys. But as soon as he put that out, in 93, the first little boy came through, well, Michael molested me, and such and such and such and such. That started, that train, it left the station. Because Michael, from that point on, he was known as a child molester. But I'm here to tell y'all something that you might not know. In 1999, the FBI started an investigation into Michael Jackson. And in 10 years later, they had a 300-page report, and they investigated this man for 10 years, and they found absolutely no evidence of no wrongdoing. But what does Michael go to get his name back? Because one thing, y'all might think I'm making it up. If I post something about ancient Egypt being African, people come out the woodworks on me. No, they weren't. No, they weren't. They were part of the Middle East. They were part of the Levant. No, they weren't. There's Nile flows from north to south. And everything that came in Kemet came from the south. Upper Egypt, it came from Tassedi, it came from Nubia, which is older than ancient Kemet. But they don't tell you that. They don't want you to know. Because they don't want you to know that black people built those pyramids. Oh, no. Now, even like now, Joe Rogan on his big platform, who built the pyramids? Must have been some ancient aliens. No, it was just some ingenious black folks. That's all it is. And they took Michael Jackson down because he had the reach in the world to put out there that, oh, them ancient Egyptians were black. But they were on the African continent. They came from Nubia / Tassedi. But I know, they came from the Levant. The Middle Eastern came over. Let me ask you something. My time is getting short. If the Asians and the Middle Eastern were so smart, why the heck would you go to another place to build a pyramid? Why would you? That's like the Chicago Bears. Rather than taking a game at Soldier Field, they go to the 49ers home field and build a pyramid. Doesn't make sense. But Michael Jackson stepped on that third rail. And he was so popular, and they was like, we got to take him down. Because you let them black folks learn that, man, they came from somebody. Oh, my God, we can't let that. Because we done raped in land, took everything in Africa. So we got to prove they subhuman. And that's what they did. And Michael stepped on that third rail. And Timbo found out every time I post something like that, and my posts go all over the world. But if I post something about ancient Egypt or Tarseti or Dartichet in West Africa that was there for thousands of years and built stone cities on hills, I mean, they don't comment on anything. Oh, you're wrong. You're just making it up. You're making it up. No such thing. No such thing. But if life began in Africa, why didn't you think we were the first one to build stuff? Makes sense to me. So I'm going to close because I want to get all this on YouTube and TikTok because I'm getting close to my time. Because I run off at the mouth of y'all. The people that know me already know that. However, this is what you do. Timothy at Timothy 4145. Subscribe, like, and comment. And then I can get on a bigger platform because I can go live on my mobile device on YouTube. That's why I need 50 subscribers. I have 18 now. And by the end of the week, I should be in the 40 to 50 because I had to come out and talk to y'all. And y'all, I know y'all going to miss me not putting 3 topics out, but y'all just got to bear with it. Because you got to fit in where you get in or whatever they say like that. But if you out there with these people with short attention span, 30 minutes of content just ain't going to work. So I'm running out of time, but y'all